Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the New England Patriots. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go here in the rain at Gillette Stadium. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. On one, ready? Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's they go play action for Burrow. They get that complete to Jamar Chase. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Get set. Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for Bengals. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll work the middle here with Algier. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 4. Can. 1st carry here, and it's Taj Brooks. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2.
11. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
The PAT is up and good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Chase. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From 23, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jared first gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So that brings up 4th down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Over 1st and 10 at the Bengals 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's a first carry for their running back, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Roll, roll, roll. Let's go.
They'll stay on the ground. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready up.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Now this time they'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Back to the ground after the penalty. And that's not going to be nearly enough to get 4, but 4th and long coming up. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Patriots will extend to a 10-0 lead. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Throw on 1st down. That'll be swung out wide to Brooks. Finding space at the 40. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
And the Bengals 1st down.
Gun, gun.
1st and 10.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
A gain of
Yes, sir.
First down.
On the give, this is Algier. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7.
Here we go. Here.
We'll go again here with Algier. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it starting third down and 2. He'll try and run for this with Algier. And he is going to have a Bengals first down, as this defense is unable to hold. Gain of 7 on that 3rd and 2.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Bengals
Here we go.
down.
Now, Burrow. Here's a screen taken in by Algier. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Flush to his right. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early. So now, from half the distance closer, here's first and goal.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 180. He's hot.
To throw is Burrow. That is caught, and he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That touchdown, number 1 for him on the year. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Right back to him on first down. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New England. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Borregales now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
11.
Burrow gets this one into the hands of Jawan Jennings. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Didn't take them long to get down to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so high. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He'll toss it to the right side to Algier. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he'll be forced out of bounds. 15-yard pickup there. And the Bengals going to have a first down. Throwing is Burrow. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Drive will start on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. And that's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
And he'll just bite the board and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Third and very short. For how many years, Mike, have we seen either turn around and hand it to your running back to get the tough yard, or nowadays leave it in the hands of your quarterback for a quarterback sneak or a tush push or whatever you want to call it. But instead, they get him out on the perimeter, give him kind of a run-pass option of sorts, and he's able to pick up the first down there with a nice completion. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Waddle. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
Here we go, set.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And the Patriots are going to have first and goal. Good running gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up first and goal.
They'll try to run this but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
70 Timberwolf.
On second and goal, he'll give him another shot. To the pylon, he's pinned. Touchdown, Patriots. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point is good. And the Patriots add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken around the 11th. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first and 10, Burrow. That's taken in by Jennings.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Shut up. 18 Rattler, 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 79 Broncos. Cup 19, 19, 18. Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's made there by Waddle. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
First and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal.
Hawk 70. Check up.
Here's a run. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Taken down right
Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
2-yard line.
Here now, second down and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, New England. That his second TD catch of the season.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm one, ready? Here we go.
Burrow working in the pistol. Going for it all. He's got it! And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add two. Back to throw. That'll be caught. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for two doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll finally be taken down. That would have been a way to end this half, but either way, we have come to the end of this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 2. They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point, up and good. And the Pats will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
11 coming.
They'll start on the ground with Algier. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First down, Bengals.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cut! 180! Cut!
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's caught by Brooks. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Having the ability to move your running back to the widest receiver, they call those the number one receiver, meaning he's the closest to the sideline. It really forces a defense to show their hand. Do we keep a corner out there, and I know it's zone, or do I move a linebacker or safety out there, and now you tell the offense that it's man coverage? So the versatility and the chess piece that is the running back position, it could do so much to help not only the play caller, but also the quarterback.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow. Going over the middle. This one is complete. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal. Try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A gain of 11. And it's 1st and goal.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 MT. Right 80.
To throw is Burrow. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having his way.
And I don't think he got there. He did not. They marked him short. The try for 2, unsuccessful. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And the good kick pays off. Will only be able to take this past the 10-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
Bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds. Up past the 35. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, New England.
At the 38-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
Have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. Then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinals.
Throwing right, it's taken in. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 37 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's got another one. Touchdown, New England. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point now for Bengals. The kick is good. And the Patriots are able to extend the lead.
45. Bengals 18.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it can only get back to the 16-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. Short one there, caught by Tremble. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now, Burrow. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
This one down the field, but wind up incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go. Wide 80. Stop.
A give up the middle to Algier. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Gun. Stop. Wide 80. Stop.
Back to throw. Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
4-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Now Algier. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Patriots' 41-yard line.
from the 41. Here's second down and 7.
Let's get set. Hey, can. Stop.
Now, Burrow. Forced to his right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Jarrett first. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. To the left side. Caught by Kick. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Okay, break. Trap 60. Here we go, set. Set Viking, 18 Rattler. Warrior 70.
He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. What a big play there for New England. It's a gain of 34.
Set. Hawk 70. 72. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion. Dragon 60.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, New England.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 24 now, here's second down and 9. On the toss, they'll run.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. Go.
And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run here with Gibson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and 13.
Panther 60. 18 Pioneer.
drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Patriots. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Pats add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Here's a screen taken in by Algier. Good hustle by the defense. He beat the offensive line into the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
14 yards.
1st and 10.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
Burrow now. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
2nd down. Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And 3rd down coming up.
Gun. 11 MT. Big 13. 12. 11. 11 Thomas. 11 Mighty.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 55 yards on the game.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is that this...
And he will score again. Jamar Chase. Touchdowns, Bengals. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals cut into the lead a little bit. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
Ready? Hiking 18.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11.
18 Cardinal.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So It's a win for the Patriots. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.